Welcome to my channel. This is the 94th week in my life. We've just finished the conveyor belt. Week 88, I was speaking about this. The title is, on week 88, the title is Conveyor Belt. I've just completed it. And this is what I've been working on for the last month and a half. Maybe a bit less. But it's been laborious, tedious, and long. Tenuous. Let me show what I've done. So, you see all of this? Yeah, I'm trying to, let me scroll here so you can see. Within each one of these things, yeah, look, let me click one so you can see. So there's multiple. I click on one. Let me get rid of it. You see that? Designed to meet. Anyway, I've read through all of these. I manually built all of this. It's just loads. All of it. Now we're gonna code it into my software, Iron Local. And then this is gonna allow me to produce a whole load of websites. I'm gonna build 50. They'll all have different colors, different copy, but it's all based on this framework I've built, which is based on a manual website I built. It is Monday, 10:32 a.m., 27th of April. I got up at 4:15 today, and I've been focused on, because I knew the conveyor belt was so close, I got up extra early to just crash it out. And now I've done it. This is powerful what I'm doing. I need a haircut. I am literally doing the back end. I've just put all of the files into a safe storage place that I use. If you check week 79, I think it is, video week 79, I was speaking about, basically I had to redo my whole software because I built it on local storage. But luckily I didn't build too much of it. But yeah, it was tedious. Well, anyway, I've now put the conveyor belt into the proper storage place, the same place where my software is now. It's not local anymore. And I can just see all of my folders and files all here safe. So this means doesn't matter when I get a new laptop, doesn't matter if this laptop breaks, doesn't matter where I am in the world. I've just literally made a machine. This is an unfair advantage. This is leverage right here. This is leverage. Wow. 1448. The best channel in the world. When I started this channel, I didn't even know anything about code. Nothing. No SEO, but now I do. And I found my thing. I'm gonna double down on this thing. Laser focus. I'm gonna just focus on this. I found my thing. Shout out to Ipe. Shout out to Nick Wood. Shout out to both of them. I'm gonna meet them. In the States, I'll meet them both. But I found my lane. Watch. These next months. Damn, by the end of this year, we will be standing on some incredible infrastructure. Infrastructure for the next 10-year, well, in fact, longer. The next 50 years. Because what I'm going to do with this stuff, basically I'm designing a web. I'm designing a web. Just with all the little teams I'm going to have and systems, and it's going to be an inextricable web. Inextricable web. So that means you can't ever go broke, ever again. It's impossible. Well, not impossible, but you'd have to do something silly. It was... Also, I built this up over time. I built this up over years. 5 years I've been focused on all of this type of stuff, business, all of it. I'm testing my conveyor belt live. I'm just putting in some random areas and numbers. Look at this. I haven't done the CSS, so I haven't done the styling yet, but this is it. I fill in these, I click, and boom, the site's created. Wow. Let me see. This is exciting. Right, live test. Put some random information in here. Click generate. You see that right up there? Whew. Look at that. Oh my. Okay, so it's creating something, but it's saying this folder is empty. Extract. So that's the bottleneck right now. It's saying empty, and it's saying before you can extract files, you must copy files to this. Yeah. 1636. Monday. I found a gap in the market. That is what this title is going to be. What a journey. We're on week 94. I found a gap in the market on Google. 1 second. On Google. So now the next weeks and months, I'm going to double down on this gap and exploit this gap. Let's go. Ethically, but I'm going to torpedo, subjugate my competition. I'm testing this conveyor belt. Alright, cool. I've done a fix. So now what happened last time won't happen. It's looking good. I'm looking in the F12. Look, you see? These are all the files right here. These are all my random inputs. And then look what the F12 is saying. Yeah, there's some errors here, but that was before. Look. Templates loaded. Variables detected. Live reaction. Let's see what this does. I'm going to click generate site down here. Boom. Clicked it. Oh my goodness. Whoa. It says process it. What's the... Alright, so right now it's just processing all of... Right, this is going to probably take like 10 minutes. It's processing... Oh, shoot. What? What? Build... Okay. It's saying build failed. What? That... Okay. It's saying build failed. In the code I told them to put build failed if something happens, so... But the fact that the software is clicking, I like that. Live reaction. I've now changed the code, so it doesn't matter if there's previously the failure message we just got was because me and my colleague AI put in, if there's over 3 variables missing, give us that failure message. Now I've changed that to 9999. So now let's see it. Got the files in there. Generate. Boom. I've clicked this. Wait, I just click this. Click it again. Okay, why is nothing happening right now? Am I missing something? Oh. Ooh, warning. Oh, it's giving us a warning now. Oh my goodness, it still created something. Woo! That's my site! This has to be my full website. Warning, removal. Look, now it's changed from that. Oh my goodness. HTML, cover that for a second. Now let me click on exciting. I'm just going through. A fucking conveyor belt. Whoa. It's done it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I need to just hold up. Wait, let me. Whoa. This is live reaction. I need to just make sure the CSS is. Hold on a sec. Right now, I need the CSS isn't. The CSS isn't. Oh, I know why. Fuck! Look at what it just created. What? Look, it's created it. It looks weird because there's no CSS, there's no styling. But damn, we're onto something. I just created this in seconds. Whoa. We are onto something. That's what I need to add. I need to add the CSS because I've got logic in there that says if it ends in HTML, continue. But CSS doesn't end in HTML. 5:55. The power of just working consistently. All these things I've created. I'm fucking 21. I can predict the markets. You think I've got some fucking superpower. You'd think I'm behind the scenes in Wall Street. I found a gap in my niche on Google. So watch what I do with that stuff. And look at this conveyor belt. That's the lovely thing about software. No developer builds the first fix and it's instantly good. Everything's working perfectly. No, you have to build, you make errors, then you tweak. Now I'm going to work out, then I'm going to watch a football match at 8 p.m. I support Man United. However, I'll watch any game. You're gonna see me pulling up to every single Premier League team match with a beautiful female right next to me. We're going to watch Man City today. Okay? We're going to watch Liverpool today. We're going to watch Newcastle. We're going to the Championship today. We're going to all types of stuff. Watch. You saw the lifestyle. I'm going to show all of it. All from my work in these videos. See? Consistency. If people just remove quitting from everything you do. If you have a goal, remove the quitting side of things. Just understand your inputs control your outcomes, aka if I do this, the outcome has to be this. Like if I keep eating a whole pack of biscuits every day, if I keep doing that, that's an input. I know I'm gonna get spots and get fat. So I'm on 1% of my phone, so it could die. But what I'm saying is manage your inputs for your great output. If I do this for this many days, forget the time. Remove quitting and remove time. Just focus on inputs. That's 1933, finish my workout. Let's go. We just trained shoulders and chest and some calves. Let's go. My ideal physique is pretty much what I am now, but just kind of enhanced, just more filled out. So I don't want to be a massive, super muscly. I want a slim build, but built. So chest, pecs out more. Shoulders filling up more of my t-shirt. Legs more carved. And that's my goal. That's right. Now I'm going to go make some porridge, eat that, then watch a football match. Man United versus Brentford. My bad, I have a site in Brentwood. That's why I just said that.
Tuesday, 5:31 a.m. I'm about to go wet my face again, get some fresh air for about 3 minutes, then I'm gonna go back, we'll come back inside, get on with the software, the conveyor belt. Remember yesterday I showed what it's doing. The conveyor belt is working. It's just I need to make a few fixes. I need to make sure the thing that makes the website look nice is coming through the software, which is the CSS. Then I need to also, there's some missing files. So not missing files, but there's some missing code for the writing, some missing copy, which I need to work out what's wrong with that. That's on the storage stuff. So I'm gonna work till about 7 o'clock, 7:10 I'm gonna work till. And then I'll hop in a shower, get ready for 7:48. I'll be showered and dressed for 7:48. 7:45 a.m. I've all showered, I'm ready. I'm gonna quickly do some push-ups and just start preparing for 8 a.m. when I check the charts. I've brought the software closer. I've got the CSS now, so now the paint is coming through, but the colors are not yet. I need to now just touch up the variable part. But basically, the folder that has all the colors comes through on the conveyor belt. So once I've done the variables, then I'm gonna make the actual copy, like all the writing, like for example, if you need concrete in this area, we are your people, that type of stuff. That needs to be injected into the page. I've already set up all of the variables though from ages ago, but now it's about just tweaking so that software can click. And then once we've got this up, we're gonna take over the UK concrete market. That's right. 8:54, just doing the software stuff. Changing the colors. It's quite, I wouldn't say difficult, but it's heavy. So I'm currently changing my, what's it called? I'm putting the color stuff in so all my sides can be different colors. 10:05 a.m. So I'm still doing the software stuff. I'm changing the colors, and now we're getting there. So many people are clicking onto my sites. Loads of people are clicking on my sites, which is great. I have a feeling someone's gonna call today, or maybe a few. 2 of our sites are pinging off. Amazing. We've nearly finished the software, which will allow me to push up to 50, in fact, more than 50, however many I want to. 50 sites live. Then we're gonna create another conveyor belt for my Gap niche.
and the rest will be history. Since I've been working on this machine, I'm realizing I've entered a different business model. The way I can make these sites in seconds, literally, from my software. Go check video week 77. That was around the time we started building it. So I'm in a new business model. You might as well say that, because I can build sites at ridiculous scale. And I know how to rank them. So it's quite incredible. I'm gonna show. I'm improving the software, I'm tweaking it. So I just made something. I just made a site with random variables in there, like random name. I'm working on the colors. So let me wait for this to load and show you the results. Oh, it's loaded. Okay. Wow, man. Right, there's still no... Right, look. We're getting there. So this will be a call to action. I like the way that these colors are green. A lot of the code isn't showing up yet because that's a separate issue, but look. So, and these aren't showing up. There's a lot of code that's not showing up. But all of this is looking very nice. I like it. 18:33, I'm just eating and coding or improving my site. I'm on the go, I'm on the go, I'm on the go, I'm on the go, I'm on the go. Look at this. Let's go. Food right here. First meal, but I did have some biscuits earlier, to be honest. And some cheese, actually, and avocado. Now we've got traffic, it's about converting the traffic. So what I'm doing right now is CRO, conversion rate optimization. I'm improving the CRO, which I've learned about. I've been learning about a whole load of things, and I've been very specific with what I'm doing. So what I'm doing right now, I was learning about this months ago. And that's how you subjugate industries. Tuesday, 21:26. Just closed the laptop. I was just looking at some apartments to move into. Gonna get into bed, gonna read some Neville, gonna fall asleep, visualizing. Wow. Imagine someone said to me, quit. Stop doing that, Aaron. What are you doing? Why are you doing that still? You're not making an income. I can't quit. What am I meant to do if I quit? This is my whole life. This is my life's work. Over the last 5 years, I removed quitting from the equation. It's all about inputs. We are knees deep in 2 industries. I can't quit. We had a good trading session today. We got a Google congratulations for one of our sites because we got 5 clicks in 28 days. I improved one of the sites, that one. I improved the CRO, so now that I've got traffic, it's about converting the traffic. Things are going great. Oh man, what a journey.
Wednesday, 6:25 a.m. Just got up about 10 minutes ago. Gonna get on with this software stuff. Let's go. Today I want to read, learn some more code. Yeah, I've got a podcast to watch as well. So my day's going to be different today than it was yesterday. I'm going to do the software stuff till 7. So let me show you what I do when I wake up. I'll prepare my bed. So I slept here, obviously. This was my bed. Now, these are my blankets. So I put them in the corner of my room. Just like that. This is my pillow. These, well, just this one. Put this on top of here. This was my bed. It's also my workout mat. Just gonna clear my room up a little bit. It's not messy, there's just a few things laying around. Open that window. I'll show you the end result of my room in a second. Here we have it. Let me show you the room. Lovely. Look at my house. Look outside. Look outside. You like my car? Now I'm gonna put in 25 minutes of work. Let's go. "25 minutes of the software stuff. Then I'm gonna go and get myself ready for 7. 6:47, I'm trying to debug this issue I'm having. Last night I had a dream that this thing I'm doing was perfectly working. Like everything, all the logic was perfect.
Wednesday 20:05. So in terms of all business stuff, I'm making money. I need to scale operations. I'm already being consistent in what I'm doing. I need to scale. I need scale to amplify size, because what I'm doing is already consistent. It's already working. So I need to scale the monetary value of it all. I'm not working for fucking free. So that's the phase I'm in right now. Scaling capital. So I said I'm gonna wait till June, but realistically, I don't need to wait till June. So yeah, I need to do some things, because the way I like to operate is raising money. That's what I was raised on. You know, I was raised on raising money. When I say raised, I mean from all the books I conceptualized and people I studied. So I need to raise money. I need to raise money. I just got given £400, well, paid £400, and I need to manage that and put it in the right thing. So I need to buy like a top. I need a new top, like a smart top, and I want to get a mic because I want to record me cold approaching people. Be part of these videos. So yeah, I need to raise money. I need scale right now. Things are consistent. I need scale. Yes. Also, I'm going to start building another site. I haven't completely finished the software, but I'm going to build another site because I've learned a lot. So I've got a framework. I'm going to double down on this. I'm going to build another site. Let's go.
8:45 a.m. I woke up today feeling quite bored almost. Tired. Not tired, but I need to scale operations. All my businesses are going very well. I need to scale operations. So first of all, I need to buy a top. Because I want to go out there and cold approach people, but I want to be looking a certain way. So I need to buy a few polo shirts. Because right now I have no t-shirts. All my t-shirts are too big for me. They're just grinding clothes. Even this I'm wearing right now. This was a grinding top I bought. I bought this knowing, right, I'm gonna grind. And look, this is not it. So, yeah, man. I'm gonna have a coffee. I've got some inner work to do, workout to do, JavaScript. I need to learn more of that, and then I need to add pages to one of my assets in Slough. Let's go. The time is about 8:40. Tuesday, 12:09. Just got some tops. All my tops didn't fit me, so I had to buy some for our plan. Cold approaching, so I need to make sure my external matches what's in here a bit better. 18:05. I'm just doing some keyword research on my new niche. This gap I've found is amazing. Well, not new niche, I'm just doubling down on it. The competition is weak, because that's what I mean by gap. People don't even optimize for what I'm doing. Businesses don't do it, but Google loves it. They're in conflict. Businesses don't really do it because it leaves money on the table. So they go broad, but then I go laser sharp, specific. My things are based on specificity.
We're gonna subjugate this market. The population is big as well. There's about 400,000 people, well, residents. So what I'm doing just feels so easy. It can't be this easy. With the niche due diligence, the competitors, no one optimizes for what I'm doing. This is a gold mine. It can't be this easy, but maybe it can. It didn't start off this easy, so it's not just easy. Everything I do, I always find something peculiar and great. I found a gap. That's the title to this video, found a gap. It didn't start off this easy, but people say money loves speed. I've been acting so fast. I've been attacking this over the last 5 months, this whole business, the website stuff, with vigor, volition, indefatigability, and obsessiveness. So I've made it this easy for me. I see it so clear. Okay, I've done my due diligence. We are about to buy the domain. This will be our... This is our 5th domain. And this is our 3rd website that we're going to build that is based on my gold mine, my niche. I have something. Boom! Domain bought. It's going to expire in 2 years. Well, not expire. That's when I'll renew it. 2 years. I don't like 1 year. It's too short. 2 years. Let's go. That's our 5th domain. 5th domain. And our 3rd site based on my niche, my gold mine that I have found. See this kitchen? This kitchen will be done soon. Full refurb. New floors, new cupboards, integrated fridge, cooker, all of it. The whole thing. Let's go. I just made my food as well. I'm about to eat first meal. I was looking in the mirror today when I was trying on the tops that I bought. My body, man, my shape. I love my physique. I just need to make the shoulders a bit bigger. Chest more out. Abs deeper. But already my body looks fantastic in my opinion. Let me show you what I'm about to eat. First meal. Let's go. Some chicken, some eggs, some tomato, cheese, spinach, some vinegar on there, some cayenne pepper, some chopped up, what's it called, pepper. Let's go. Let's go. We're about to eat, gonna put on a podcast. I've just seen the podcast come out from one of my digital dads in the name of Andrew Tate. I remember when I was in hospital, one of the nurses, she was nice, but she was like to me, we were talking about, she was asking me like, who do I watch? Who do I like? And I said, Andrew Tate. And then she said, oh, okay. And then she left the room. Then she came back like 2 minutes later. She was like, oh, you like Andrew Tate? Isn't he arrested? And I was like, should I say what I said? I'm not saying what I said, but basically I stood my ground. I know he's the real deal. I know Andrew Tate is the real deal. So I did not, cut myself down and say, oh, no, I don't like Andrew Tate. I used to tell people, I like Tate, yes. What? That's what I used to say. Then she came back, she was like, the blah, blah. Isn't he arrested? And I spoke to her. I said, listen, that is BS, basically. I didn't say that, but that's what I was basically saying to her. She was nice, though. She was lovely. Nothing against her, but when someone asks me them questions, what do you want me to do? What? Do you want me to shrink myself? Fuck no. I say who I like and who I believe in, and I've got a right to do that. So I'm about to watch something from Andrew Tate. Now, yeah. I learned a lot from Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate. Not so much about the money stuff, because I already knew I'd be rich before I knew who Andrew was. But I learned a lot from Andrew. And also, when I saw Andrew, he reminded me of me. In terms of, expressing yourself unapologetically, being bold. When I was in school, in my younger years, I was always the bold guy. So then when I see Tate, he was just a more reformed version of who I saw myself as. He was articulate, he was rich. So when I saw him, I knew immediately. I remember scrolling when I used to scroll on TikTok when I met him. Well, when I came across him, I saw him, what he was saying, and I knew immediately he is the real deal. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to click on this podcast here. Something else interesting. Do you know what else I learned from Andrew? Not learned, but basically, I already knew I'd be rich before I ever met Andrew. I didn't know who Andrew was, but I knew I'd be rich because I was reading books and I came across other people. You know, my money mentors, they're great. They're billionaires or very rich, multi 9 figures or multi 8 figures. So I already knew I'd be rich before Tate. A lot of my mentors, I don't even think they're on Instagram. But if they are on Instagram, their page doesn't look flashy how many people may aspire to live. But they can easily get the flashy stuff if they wanted to. Anyway, so I already knew I'd be rich. From books though, I was reading books, watching videos. I was actually taking in knowledge. When I already knew I'd be able to buy whatever, Lamborghinis, mansions, all of that. Yeah, I knew that. But then when I saw Andrew Tate online, I saw how he was living, that kind of connected. Like, that was me seeing it visually. Like, wow, so that's, you know, he's got his chef, he's got this car, his house looks like this. I already knew I'd be rich, but looking at how Andrew was living, that kind of gave me the visual version of it. You get what I'm saying? So I already knew I'd be rich, but because my mentors they're so fucking rich and autonomous, they have systems, and because I'm literally reading books from them, I couldn't really see their stuff. I know one of them had a Lambo. Shout out to MJ DeMarco. He had a Lamborghini, but I was looking at that from a book. I'm pretty sure he was talking about his Lambo on a book. But what I'm trying to say is Andrew Tate kind of showed me visually what it looks like. That's it. He showed me what it looks like. I already knew I'd do it. I already knew I could do whatever. I could buy whatever car I wanted, whatever home, all of that. But then seeing Andrew, that kind of gave me my first like visual cue of that's what it can look like. So yeah. Yep. What I'm trying to get onto the screen right now is the fact that Andrew showed me and Tristan what I already knew I'd do and exactly how to do it, but he kind of showed me what it looks like visually. Like before him, I didn't really know about cars. Now I know all the cars. I knew I wanted a Porsche. Yeah. So Andrew showed me what my life will look like. That's it. Andrew showed me what my life will look like to a certain extent. In terms of the cars, the homes, all of that. The chefs, all of that stuff. 1741, I'm currently building a page. And it's almost done. I've just got to put the pictures in and then add the internal linking across the whole site. Let's go. You know, when I have coders and that on board, the workflow is going to be so smooth. That's why I've been also learning more code, more JavaScript. Because when I have coders, I want to be able to speak to them. I want to be able to be like, listen, that needs to be a Boolean, no? I want to be able to speak in their language. And I'm so happy I already know basic HTML, CSS, and JS. First day 21-23. I'm about to get into bed. Today was a good day. I'm very proud of how I performed today. I added a new page to one of my sites. I've indexed it. I've also mapped out another page, which I'll push live tomorrow. I learned some more JavaScript. I ran the trading stuff good. I did some meditations. I had some stillness. I watched a bit of a podcast, the Andrew Tate one. I didn't work out. I'm going to work out tomorrow. I didn't do any of the software work today. I'm going to do that tomorrow. You know what I think I found? By the way, I'm just setting up my bed. And I'm going to record it whilst I speak. How can I get everything in the camera? Like all the things I'm doing. Right, let me try to do this. Is that good? Just drop my phone. I know what to do. Oops, let me just flip this. Yeah, I'm just setting up my bed. Can you see this? Yes, you can. So, I'm just setting up my bed, but what was I talking about? Yeah, so what I think I've found is every day I go into the day or the day before, I'm gonna start planning because I'm managing so many different things. Like I'm building a lot of things right now. What I'm gonna be doing is choosing what I focus on for that day. Because I'm so laser focused, what tends to happen is, say I start in the dawning, let's say 7 a.m. on the software stuff. I'm gonna do that software stuff for the whole day. And it's, you know, it's quite hard to change that. Because I'm just focused on it, especially if the software isn't fully perfect yet. For that whole day, I'm gonna be stuck on that in terms of focus. But if I, the day before, kind of plan what I'm gonna focus on, like yesterday I planned that today would be focusing on my site and JavaScript. That is why I did well on it. In terms of I focused on them things, I didn't focus on any software today. It's a good day. Tomorrow, I am gonna focus on software. And I'm also gonna do the second page for the site. So I think it's about me going into my days, kind of having a plan on what I'm gonna focus on. Because if I just leave it, it gets a bit messy and I find myself just laser focused on one thing. So that's what I'll be doing. Can you see me right now? Well, I'm about to put on some shorts, so. Oh yeah, also I got some nice t-shirts today, which I spoke about. So I can go and, you know, that's my pitching. So the plan is June. I think a bit of me was getting a bit impatient, but by June, so we get through May, and then June, we're gonna hit the road running with this plan. Tomorrow we're gonna work out as well. Here's my bed. This is just spare. It's actually a mat, it's not a spare. It's a sit-up mat I use. Okay, let's go. Tomorrow we're gonna crush it again. Tomorrow we're focusing on the second page, software. Gonna learn more JavaScript. You know what's one of my biggest superpowers? In the future when they put me on the podcast and I'm talking my source, speaking about how I got so far in life, one of the things I'm gonna say, which is fact, not being on social media is a superpower. 0% of my day goes to scrolling. I don't know. I have no clue what the latest trends are. I don't know that stuff. I don't scroll. I don't look at people's stories. None of that. And on the very rare occasions I do look at someone's story, it's literally taken no more than 2 minutes out of my day. Like sometimes I'll just click on a friend's story to just see what they're up to. Anyway, not being on social media is a superpower. That's a big part of my greatness. I'm excited, man. Scale is about to hit us. Scale is about to hit us, and it's gonna change my life visually. New apartment, frequent haircuts, new clothes. I built all the assets, all the foundations first. The foundations I'm building and I've built is incredible. Like, these next few months, if I keep doing what I'm doing. Oh yeah, we bought a domain today as well. Yeah, today was good, man. So that domain, we have bought that domain. So even if we haven't made the site yet, we own the domain. So the domain authority and domain age has already started. I'm gonna have some of this water. Let's go.
7:07 a.m. Friday. I'm about to train. Well, I'm training already. I'm on a break right now. I'm doing legs. Whenever I start training, it's always tedious. But then once I've got through the first set, it gets better. I start getting
Friday, 8:57 a.m. I'm just adding the second page. I've got a to-do list on what I need to get done today. Obviously, I'm always doing tech stuff, things online. But having a slow workspace costs you a lot of time. So once I get my PC and everything's running fast, that's gonna speed me up so much, because right now, like, it takes me sometimes minutes. Right now I'm trying to get onto my email and it's taking me minutes. This was the 94th week in my life. We're gonna be back next week.